Well, we're here. Championship weekend. Well, actually, not quite. It's technically Monday, but I'll be posting the video out on Friday. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to my car. And this is one of the last picks of the season. It's been a crazy season, probably the craziest season I can talk about recently. These playoffs have been wild. I said they're going to be wild. Like, we got Caleb Williams throwing up prayers. You got Broncos Bills, which was insane. You got the Seahawks kicking the 49ers butts. And you got the Texans and Patriots. That was an experience, but yeah. It's just been a wild season. As I said, one of the wildest seasons I can remember recently. And part of me is kind of sad because we're nearing the end. We got 2 more games left to predict. Let's see if I can get this game. Let's see if I can get this under 10 minutes. I think I ended up going 3-1 because now I picked the Seahawks, picked the Rams, and I picked the Patriots. But I picked the Bills over the Broncos, which I'm not surprised at. But, yeah, that's going to lead to 2 games, Patriots, Broncos, and Rams, Seahawks. I don't know what my record is overall. I kind of lost my record, so apologies about that. I could probably go back and watch some of my other videos, but I'm just not. I know that sounds lazy, but, yeah. Yeah, let's get into these final 2 games. Patriots, Broncos. I have some very mixed thoughts about this game. As some of you may know, Bo Nix broke a bone in his ankle, and he is not going to play in this game. If Bo Nix was playing, this would be a phenomenal game. I still think there's a chance it could be a phenomenal game because we'll see if Jarrett Stidham can pull like an inner Nick Foles or something. Jarrett Stidham is going up against his former team because remember, he was drafted by the Patriots. We thought he was going to be the successor to Tom Brady. But you also got Drake May, who's been turning the ball over a lot this postseason. I mean, he has played 2 really good defenses, so I don't really think that's helping him all that much. But yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect going into this game. I feel like this game is either going to be like super, super close and we're going to see just some crazy stuff out of Jarrett Stidham, or I feel like the Patriots are going to, I don't want to say blow them out, but win like 20-7, something like that. I mean, obviously this is not the most anticipated game of the week. If Bo Nix was playing, I would probably say it's the most anticipated. But because of just no Bo Nix, Bo Nix actually had a really good game against the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, he wasn't all that great in the third quarter, but he came up clutch when he needed to. He turned the ball over once, threw a couple touchdowns in the first half. Should have thrown 3 if it wasn't for Jordan Humphrey. But no, just Bo Nix was good. This is also being played in Mile High, so not the easiest place to play. But because I just don't really know what we're going to get from Jarrett Stidham, I have to go with the Patriots. I have to say the Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl. I do think there's a chance Jarrett Stidham can pull some kind of dark magic out because, number one, he has been sitting behind Bo Nix basically this entire season. And that would be like the most 2025 NFL season thing to do is to have Bo Nix like break his ankle and then his backup quarterback, Jarrett Stidham, wins in the championship game. I could see it because that's kind of what the season's been like. So I have the Patriots winning, and they are going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, and the evil empire definitely has returned. Oh boy, yep. Oh boy. Now we go to the NFC Championship game, and this game honestly just felt like destiny. I had a feeling we were going to see Rams Seahawks again. Got the Los Angeles Rams and Seattle Seahawks. Last time these 2 teams played was about a month ago, and a lot of people are saying it was the game of the year. This has been a phenomenal season for the Seahawks. I haven't had this much fun watching the season in a long time. The Seahawks are really, really good. Their defense is amazing. We've only given up 19 points in the last 3 games. Our offense has been doing really good. We're getting a lot of rushing yards. Unfortunately, Zach Charbonnet tore his ACL, and he's out for the season, which is definitely a blow. But Kenneth Walker has stepped up, so we're really, really going to need him to step up again. Jackson Smith-Njigba with 3 catches for 19 yards. He's not even doing anything right now, which it's disappointing because I love Jackson Smith-Njigba, but I love that we don't have to rely on him all the time, where our offense can still do well. And I just love that, though. Sam Darnold with an oblique injury didn't really seem to affect him all that much, and we're going to need him to stay healthy. But then again, Matthew Stafford, we don't even know if he's all that healthy, though. He hasn't had his best postseason. He's come up clutch when he's needed to, but besides that, he hasn't really even played all that good. I mean, we don't even know what his finger injury's like, and something like, I think sometimes he was like shaking it, though. But yeah, just this is a very, very interesting matchup. Rams-Seahawks games are always amazing. I do not think this is an easy run in the park for the Seahawks. Seahawks are clearly the better team in my opinion, but I don't think this is an easy game. I don't think Sean McVay wants to lose in Seattle again, especially with what happened last time. And I think this one really could just go either way. Sam Darnold, this is kind of his kryptonite. He did beat him last time, but I do believe that this is our year. I do think this is the Seahawks year, and I don't want to say it just to be kind of pull like what the Cowboys do, but this is a very, very good Seahawks team, and our defense is red hot. Our offense can do really well. The Rams' defense can kind of struggle sometimes. Obviously, they nearly blew that game against the Bears off of that Caleb Williams prayer that he threw. And if the Bears are not blessed by the Pope, the Seahawks are, because the Seahawks seem to get into the playoffs every single time seem to get to the Super Bowl every single time there's a new Pope. So, because it was Pope Benedict in 2005, Pope Francis 2013, and then of course Pope Leo, the first American Pope. And I think we're going to go back. I think the Seahawks are going to go back to the Super Bowl, and we're going to have to take on the New England Patriots, which we'll get to that in a little bit. And we're going to see if we can exorcise those demons. That was nearly 11 years ago. I'm going to say Seahawks over Rams. I think they can do it. I could see the Rams doing it. Even though they're not playing their best football, they're coming up clutch in the fourth quarter, and those are the teams that win it. And Sam Darnold, he's had a couple of moments, but Matthew Stafford is way more experienced in that category. But I think the Seahawks are the better team. So that's who I got. And, I will see you guys conference championship game. Maybe I'll record a reaction because, 49ers Seahawks wasn't really much of a matchup. It was such a blowout. And we'll see if we can get a little content in. But I am super, super excited for this weekend. And these playoffs have been so wild. This season has been wild. This is a season that's when it's over, I'm actually gonna be a little sad because it's just, I don't think I've ever witnessed a season like this ever. This is just, it's crazy. And gone to 2 games. Buccaneers, Seahawks, both of them were Buccaneers, Texans. I'm sorry. I went to the Buccaneers, Seahawks game and the Texans, Seahawks game. This has been one of the best seasons I can recall in recent memory. And I've just had so much fun. I'm very, very blessed. Very, very blessed. So, let me know what you think down below in the comments section. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And let's go Seahawks. And I want the Broncos to win because I just cannot stand the Patriots. Win for Bo Nix. So, I will see you guys for one last prediction for the Super Bowl. And then maybe you guys will get to see what I'm building. See you guys.